What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? All right, guys, here we are at the International Supermarket, and we are going to get ourselves some cow tongue. And the whole family's coming along for the ride. Yeah! Nathan, are you dancing?
I'm dancing in Japanese.
You like the Spanish music? Oh, look at that. That's what we need right there. Oh, $5.99, that's not bad. All right, got some beef tongue here. Here you go, Big. You want that? All right, guys, I'm here at the river. We got that cow tongue. We're gonna see if we can't catch some catfish, but it is kind of windy today. So we'll see if it works out. Still a little cold too. Well, it's pretty blustery, but we found a spot with some fish down there. We're gonna see if we can't catch something. When you're in a lake, you need 2 anchors. And when there's a lot of wind like this, drop your first anchor down and then let the boat settle so that you're facing into the wind before you drop your second anchor. There's just a deep trench that runs from my left and then cuts out in front of me. And we're just gonna carpet bomb that trench, see what happens. All right, let's check out the tongue. Here, you wanna check that out? Look at this, Nate. Come here, check this out. Oh. Oh. Here, feel it. You want to feel it? Does that feel weird? Check this out. Oh my goodness. Look at how rough it is. It's like smooth this way and then rough this way. And look at these big thingamajiggies right here. And then like these really weird nubby things down here. Oh, Nathan. Cow attack! Oh, it's licking you! Oh. Look at the texture on this thing. It is so weird. This is just a big chunk of floppy meat right there. All right, let's cut up some chunks and see what we can do for bait. Look at that. Oh, that is a chunk of meat. Look at that. It's marbled. Let's go put some hooks on it, okay? Totally reminds me of that movie Kung Pao. I call him Tonguey. Well, there we go. That ain't coming off the hook though. That stuff is tough. Well, we have big chunks of beef tongue on each one of these rods, and we're gonna see what happens. Well, it's been 15 minutes and not a single bite. This gets me really worried. But the wind is also kicking our butts here. It's dragging my gear all over the place. Well, we've been here about 30 minutes without a bite, so I think I better pull up and try something else because this is not working. All right, I saw some shad, maybe some catfish on the sonar here. I'm gonna pull into another spot, see what happens. Well, the sun's starting to set on us and we have not got a single bite. We have soaked a lot of cow tongue today and not much has happened. Maybe I need to rethink this and see what we can do to make this work. I'm not convinced I gave it 100% fair try. Well, guys, it's another day and I'm gonna try that cow tongue again. I'm not giving up. The wind's a little bit better today, a little bit better. It's about 10-15 degrees warmer, which is sure nice. And I'm gonna try a few things that might make a difference. Well, Tommy's in school, Nathan's at the museum with his aunt and mama, and Jacob's just a little bit too young and doesn't have quite good enough winter gear to come with me today. So just me today. Cruising down the river and I see a free duck decoy. Never turn down a chance to get a free duck decoy. Nice. Well, here we are anchored up, and the conditions are just amazing. Other than the wind, this is perfect. I should be doing like a 200-pound catfish challenge today or something. But we're gonna stick with this cow tongue and see what happens. I'm gonna try using smaller bite-sized pieces and see if that doesn't help. Too much bait can be a bad thing in the wintertime. And I've got a couple other things up my sleeve we're gonna try as well. So we'll see what happens. Oh, that's gorgeous. I used to eat tongue in Japan. It's actually a very creamy, soft meat. It's not bad at all. Just a little bit creepy, that's it. One nice thing about cow tongue, it stays on the hook really well, and it doesn't stink or get on your hands. I mean, it hardly makes a mess at all. Well, I just carpet bombed this spot with tongue, and if I don't get a bite here in about 15-20 minutes, we're gonna start looking at doing something else. So I've got about 10 pieces of tongue here, and I've added some strawberry jello to this bag here, and I've sprinkled them in strawberry jello. We're gonna let that sit for a little bit and marinate, and we might use that for bait here in just a little bit. I've had the tongue out here for almost an hour, not a single bite. So I'm gonna do a little experiment. I'm gonna switch my rods out to shad and then recast them out to the same spots and see if I get any bites. If I do, that tells me something. Just got a big hit on that middle rod with the shad on it. Well, I've had a hit on this rod, this rod, this rod, this rod, and just had a huge hit on this rod. Well, since I switched over to shad, the action hasn't been hot, but I've gotten a lot of hits and one catfish, so there's definitely fish out there. They just weren't touching that that tongue. There you go, bud. We got ourselves a little double here. Two more catfish on gizzard shad. Not too bad. Those are some nice channel catfish. Absolute beauties. Man, look at that. He is long and lean. All right, there you go. Don't watch the boat. Well, I've been fishing with shad for about 45 minutes, and I've caught 3 very nice channel catfish and had dozens of little pecks and bites. I fished for longer than that with the beef tongue and nothing. Exact same spots. So that tells you something. I know there's catfish out there. So I'm gonna go and switch over to this jello-soaked cow tongue and see if we can't hook up on that. There we go. If you like this kind of video, check out another video I did with the boys about a year or so ago, where we went to a grocery store and just bought all sorts of weird stuff like tripe and chicken feet and things like that, and went out and see what we could catch catfish on. It was kind of a fun video, but definitely check that out. I'll put a link in the description. It's been 2 days and I've been fishing for about 8 hours total. And I have not seen a single bite on cow tongue, with or without jello, big pieces, little pieces. Doesn't seem to make much of a difference. I'm sure there's some situation somewhere where you can catch catfish with cow tongue, but this is not one of those situations. But at any rate, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see other great videos about catfish baits, I have an entire playlist just on catfish bait videos. Check that out. I'll put a link in the description. And thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos from the Catfish and Carp YouTube channel, don't forget to click subscribe. We put out new videos every Saturday morning.